Hello again there, folks. Still Skid here. I'm going to bring you part 3 of... Well, I'm not even going to get the title, because we all know where it is. And I've got a guest tonight, Johnny Rotten, John Lydon, and we'll be getting a wee comment for him on occasion. Might even get a wee one just now. Hold on, folks. See, Johnny's in. So what have you got to say, Johnny?
Ever get the feeling you've been cheated?
What? What did you say, Johnny? Yep, was the answer to that question, Johnny boy. Anyway, where did we leave?
And maybe in hindsight, I shouldn't have posted my first video, but I did. Okay. So, obviously I'm getting criticised, there's holes in my videos, people have mentioned it, etc.
Etc. There's holes in these videos. There's more holes in these videos than Rob C. Nesbitt's vest. Anyway, let's get back to it.
I get it. I totally get it. I'm still in active addiction, right? So I'm
He gets it. What is it he gets? That he's in addiction. His favourite phrase, steeped in addiction. The get out of jail free card.
staying out of the comments. You know, when someone calls me a liar and they say he's still drinking, and I'm thinking I am a liar and I am still drinking, I don't want that reinforcement, you know. So it got to a point where I stayed out of the comments, and the comments.
What it really means is that reinforcement means he doesn't like getting told that he talks bollocks. It's a few good men, you can't handle the truth. Don't reinforce the truth on me, folks. What is it they say anyway? To thine own self be true. Any excuse is good enough for us, Rick. What excuse is good enough for you?
It's got worse. The comments got really, really, really bad. To the
really, 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 really bad. Tell me what you want. What you really, 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 really want. Sobriety, Rick.
Point where Backcountry had made a video. I ended up making a response to that. I'll post them here somewhere.
And he didn't. Just for your information.
And he couldn't understand why I was allowing this kind of barrage of abuse. As I say,
so cut a long story short here is, Backcountry advised him to moderate his comments, and he did. And look where it's led to.
You'll find snippets of it on other videos now, but most of it I have deleted over the last couple of months. And
yeah, he's wielded the sword. Big brother's talking. What is it they say? Into the memory hole goes all everybody's good advice, apart from the odd. I'm not even going to say it. The T word. The T word. Apparently I'm a T word. No, I'm not. I'm a content creator, by the way. Thanks to you, Ricky. Thank you. I'm not going to monetize ever. I can promise everybody here that if I became monetized, I'd give my money to a donkey sanctuary. Just little Rick would. Oh, such a charitable person it is. Charity begins at home. Ricky's home. Share Ricky.
And he said, and I did agree with him, that it was some kind of projection of self-hate. You know, I wanted to be called a fraud, a loser, an alcoholic. I allowed them comments because I wanted that validation, because I had such
validation. You wanted validation of something very negative. I'm pretty sure validation is for something positive. So basically, still say you're self-flagellating, you're sadomasochistic, and you enjoyed the punishment. And to some extent, he was probably right. But at the end of the day, where did it get you, Ricky? Got you me.
Little self-worth. I agree with half of that, but I
Agrees with half of it. If you agreed with all of it, well, he's not going to be so much legroom. Well, no, he doesn't have a leg to stand on anyway.
didn't look at the comments in the way that a normal person would look at the comments, you know. I would like scroll.
Right, so this is Rick saying he's no normal, which basically means is he's abnormal. Who wants to be normal anyway, is what I would say. But, carry on.
Down, and then when I seen a bad comment, I'd try and like flick past it as quick as I could. Didn't realise at the time you could hide people from the channel and delete comments because I was so new to YouTube. Ironic.
There we go again. Can people see in the comments whether they think Rick is new to YouTube? I'm new to YouTube. Well, I've used it for years. But earlier on, I filmed something with 16 minutes. I'm in it too long apparently, and this is my re-record. I'm trying to chill on this one, because, let's face it, I need to get upset really. Well, just watch for entertainment, Ricky. You know what I mean? Circus clowns and freak shows.
Ironically. So I allowed this absolute shitfest of a comment section.
Shit fest of a comment section. And now you get the shit fest of a comment section over in Pickle Rick. Everybody, get yourselves over to Pickle Rick. That's P-I-K-K-L-E. Rick, R-I-K. All the best stuff on there, folks. So, Johnny, I've not heard from you for a while. God, I can't even speak tonight. Spit my words out. What have you got to say, Johnny?
Ever get the feeling you've been cheated?
Could you say that again one more time, Johnny?
Ever get the feeling you've been cheated?
Seems to me that Johnny's only got one thing to say tonight. You want to say that one more time, Johnny?
Ever get the feeling you've been cheated?
Yeah, I get that feeling I've been cheated all the time. That's life, baby. That's life.
I mean, I think Stu said it was probably one of the worst that he'd ever seen, and it was absolute insanity.
It was an insanity because Stu pointed out that the numbnuts over in his channel, the ones that are left, were prescribing vitamins and all sorts of other disorders and stuff that he must have, courtesy of the DSM-5, coming up 6, courtesy of the good old US of A. That's why we've got all these drugs over here and all these syndromes and disorders being invented by the bucket load. But that's another story.
I think every video, even with sort of like 6,000 views, there was well over 1,000 comments on every single video, right? And it was, I'm not saying every comment was bad, but
Right, not every comment was bad, but being an alcoholic, if 99 were good and one was bad, the alcoholic will look at the bad one and react. So with that in mind, Ricky gets more than 1 out of 100 bad. So he must be getting off his fucking rocker. Let's be honest about it. We all know who he is.
a good comment, so one person would post a good comment, but the bad-filled comments would argue with the good comments.
Yeah, it's the ultimate good versus evil. Troll versus, I don't know, Rickifant. Who's going to win?
So people used to leave me like 100 comments over 2-3 days. You know, it really was wild, where they were just replying to everybody. Don't fall for this fool, don't, you know, all this.
Did you see how he was very unwilling to use the word fraud again? Very interesting. Well, I need to cut this video short before I go over the 15 minutes. Do you all like my new setup? What do you think, Johnny? Let's see what Johnny's got to say. Takes a wee bit of fiddling, you know. I'm just a YouTube virgin, a proper one.
Ever get the feeling you've been cheated?
Yeah, Johnny. All the time. What about you folk out there? Didn't you ever feel that? I know Ricky does. He's got a vendetta against a poor American gentleman. And he's 100% wrong. Because I'm Joe Skid. And I've got F all to do with any American gentleman. So you get that one right up, yeah.